All right, folks, this is Eric Getz. It's FBI video tip number 45. It's July 14th, okay? And so today I'm going to go over what we discussed last, the recent hack attempt by who I believe to be Alex, but I want to also go over what my working theory is, because again, nobody talks to me, so it's difficult. Some people do actually talk. Investors call me and stuff, and I got to give them updates daily now, because the things keep happening daily. And so, but I want to go over the Privy Council shakeup, because this could all lead to when the FBI actually began investigating. Now, I submitted those tips October 29th, and the FBI doesn't willy-nilly take terrorist things without at least peeping at my account, I would think. But maybe there was a payoff up high, and maybe something else was going on. So I'm gonna go into what I sent. So with the Privy Council shakeup, essentially there were three, while the Sultan's son was on his deathbed, there were three Privy Council members who were asking for $10 million bribes each. And Lisa remembers all this too. I know that, so does everybody else. Graham told Jennifer, everybody, and the girls that came over. So, and I was like, who the hell are these guys getting $10 million? They didn't do shit. And Zane's all, we just got to pay it just to get it through. And then Zane's uncle, he runs the spies, who watch the spies, who watch the police. So he said, no, young Padawan. Pulled him aside. He goes, that's illegal. And so two of the guys, but the third guy was Zane's other uncle, who had just gotten out of prison, I believe, for 10 years. And so the other two, so he has some power, right? So Zane's uncle said, we're going to get an authorization from the judge to pay the bribe so we can get the deal done, and then make the arrest afterwards. And I believe it was that same uncle that also, or one of those guys also took an investment package stuffed with bullshit, because Zane's uncle knew about that too, to sort of Saudi chic by hand. And so got mud on his face when they all saw the documents, I'm sure. And one of those men, who I believe it is to be Zane's uncle, was sentenced to prison for 10 years for what happened. Okay, so the way it worked, and that could easily be what's going on now for those people who think they're doing illegal activities with Graham, but not if they got FBI approval from a judge to go ahead and authorize this activity and set the police up, set the drug cops up, set the extorting family up, to get all the truth out so the deal can be done honestly. Okay, now that's how I could see Zane's uncle doing all this. That's why Graham doesn't say a peep. That's why Stephen was so careful in what he was saying. Now, they may not have actually cooperated with the FBI, but they would probably have at least documented all of that. And so, because again, they're a sovereign country, and they go on by their laws that hopefully conform to international laws, and if they tell the truth at the end, they're okay, because they've been silent since. That is a good working hypothesis. And so the other thing is, what was I going to say? So I was sending Alex some text messages last night, hoping he would read my 5089 phone number. And so that was the one I made yesterday. Sober still, folks, and I'm loving it. So, and I've got some recent threats by communications from people that have set me up. So please don't come near me, because I know you're watching too. And so that would be under pictures on my Google Photos. Okay, so yes, and Joey got upset because I know he brought those. He acknowledged that he brought those two San California police in. A little bit ominous, isn't it? I better watch my back. So, and he says, why do you make the memes? They just make you look like I thought, look, man, I'm dealing with kids that live in the meme world. And Stephen said Stephen made it sound like my memes were effective. So, which they probably are on the kids who have caused all these problems, you know, with me having some culpability too. I don't have my immunity yet. Hopefully I will get it. But if I don't, then that's the way it is. And I can't change that, you know, unless without trying my hardest now. So, and this was the let's see if you can hear that. Well, I can't.
You may think that when Graham calls you, that just because he's acting like he's doing criminal acts, you know, with you. This is how they did the Privy Council shakeup. 2 of the guys got arrested right away, or lost their jobs. But the 3rd one, he was somewhat powerful there. And so what they did was they went ahead and paid the guy the $10 million. But before they did, which was illegal because they're bribing somebody, right? No. What they did was they went and got a judge to approve the sting, and then they paid him, and then he went to jail. So just because you think that Graham's working with you doing criminal acts doesn't mean that that he's going to get in trouble for it, because they already know what's going on. Okay? So if it does tell you, okay, go ahead and hack Eric, and here's the thing, or whatever, it's all just a big sting to set you up. Okay, so you've lost, bro. Extortion's proven. We got Zelle transactions, pings, all kinds of stuff. So,
Witnesses.
but with your stupid little hacking thing that you just did, it did nothing to me. Just proved my case. And so anytime you talk with him, just remember, FBI is watching. And if he got approval ahead of time to do what he's doing, then it's valid over there. He ain't coming back here. He's only got $100 in his pocket. That's what he told Jennifer. That he can't be sitting here saying that, oh, Eric and his dad can't trouble Europe. No, that's not true. There's no order against us. So you are so busted, and you know it. So, I don't know what to tell you, man. But
You dragged your whole family into it too, you dumbass. So that's that. And then I sent him these texts too, and then I sent it to the chat, to the group. Okay, basically summarizing the whole thing. Okay. Remember, everyone has to get busted by the FBI for the deal to go down clean. That means the cops, Sara D, Sara H, Vick, anybody else criminally involved. Whatever they're telling you is most likely a setup with advanced approval by FBI. You are all seriously fucked up. You all seriously fucked up the deal, and it's obvious to at least 5 police. And those police are going, I wonder if there is some corruption in Houston. Yes, there is, folks. Okay. And then, and then I made some memes. I'm going to show my memes. Sorry. You know, this is what keeps me sane. That one's funny because it's everyone laughing, all the jury laughing at my memes, hopefully, and not, you know, sorry, folks. But and then where's my FBI one? I like that one. So I was, you know, saying I could go on a multi-city tour here soon. Where is that sucker? Photos, libraries. I want to show you guys all the stuff here. Oh, that's these photos. Albums. Probably didn't sync. Dang it. Oh, it's in my email. So that's all. Yeah, I get to see my not sure how the, okay, oh, this is the other thing I kind of think I figured out. I've locked down my shit now. You got to use the app to do everything. So, like I said, those police have my authorization to look into my stuff. I don't know how to share it with them. Joey can have access to my drive if he requests it. The police have access to my text and social media, and the FBI has access to my Google and Samsung. Notice how Alex did he get into my Gmail? I don't think he did. I can't remember now. But no, it was Samsung and Microsoft. Okay, so I think the FBI is really locking everybody out of my Google. And so the police, the FBI police don't cooperate like usual because it's a public corruption investigation about police. That's why the police in 5 cities didn't access my Gmail. All the backups go to Microsoft except email. If you prefer FBI watching to communicate with me, then use email. I figured out all this by watching my YouTube video heads and sending links either by text or email. I send to only certain people and see if a view happens. FBI has full access, so views don't increment. That all goes into my Google. Probably telling you guys too much. Pretty cool, huh? Not sure how the phone calls work. Recordings go to Google. I think the voice is FBI, and if somebody wants to call me on Duo, it doesn't record anything except for the FBI, of course. And so, see my Alex the Hacker meme. Oh, sorry, Mr. Zane's uncle, Star Wars guy. Yes, bring the little Padawan hacker over here, licking that bomb. And then, maybe I shouldn't be doing this. And here's the FBI. So I get to go, right? I'm doing the FBI's all, yes, Eric. And then all the other guys, make some more of those juicy FBI videos. And then the IC3 guy goes, I'm with these guys. And the new Dallas cop saying, you still don't have immunity, so get back to work. And the murder guy goes, hey, I need 5 to make it a nice round 5. The abortion doesn't count. And I'm all, yes, sirs, I'll stop goofing off. I think that's funny, folks. And then, no, kiddo, it's a world tour because we have some questions too. Nope. Man, you guys gotta take some of this with humor. I know you big, powerful people deal with this shit all the time, but you know, the intimidation's over. Like the Hill guy just got everything too, and you guys deleted all my. I know you guys deleted my note of all those email reporters. I sent them. They're all out. They have all been sent. There's another list you don't even have, and I sent them all a while ago. Okay, so they're being downloaded. They're on zip file too. So your little. Now you got the list. Go ahead and send them your bullshit if you want, because they're gonna be. This is gonna be fucking. This is gonna get out in Southeast Asia. Okay. For sure. You know, I think that one guy you've had hooked to my drive is you're paying him to get the files, so it doesn't look like it's coming in on Brunei. So you know, I'm just speculating because I'm trying to think like all of you criminals combined. Looks like it's gonna rain some. So that's the Privy Council shakeup. That's my working hypothesis that I think makes a lot of sense. So cooperate with the FBI, all of you. That goes with all of the people that thought they were teaming up with a sneaky bad guy that's going to go down too with Zane's uncle and all this stuff. No, Zane's uncle hasn't spoken a word to me, just like the FBI. So, and he's figured out the truth of all of this. And now they may have been trying to, you know, hide all this under the rug, but we know that's impossible now due to Ferozi and the BLNG guy, and probably and the Brunei airline stewardess, and the thousands and thousands of views, and the pilots, and the Instagram to Mateen that I send frequently. He's on all of them. We could look at my LinkedIn. I want to see that. 98 views. 500. We got a lot on Twitter. I saw last night. See, I show you guys everything. You guys show me nothing. And I have noticed some cars. I think they're FBI, but I don't care. We just did that game. 69. Pretty good hit ratio, 36% when the normal is 0.5. So that's 70 times better than normal. So somebody's looking, folks. Here's me praying, and I do pray every day. Quite a bit, even more. Oh, and that spaceship thing. You know, I can't. I used to dwell on that dream because it was so realistic to me, and like that car looked just exactly like that white spaceship. There's a sleep video Carly and I would watch to go to sleep, and they'd put you out the Sleep Brothers or something, but and I couldn't. The hardest part was figuring out who that little kid was. I thought it was a little kid from Austin, and that little kid that I left in that room with all those girls, that was me, okay? That was me. And my ego room. So, and I hope the ending is now and not later soon. But so yes, Eric has done some crazy stuff, especially if you guys, I mean, I sound crazy on that one video when I was all sick and talking to my family for an hour, trying to get worried about getting killed while Graham was on his way up here in Houston to try to get that meeting with Mike Stone going. That probably caused, you know, my mother to go into shock too. But who wouldn't be a little bit crazy after being threatened so many times? I know everybody over here is not so crazy anymore. Right, because of me. You know, I don't know what you guys are doing with my unemployment. Probably trying to screw it up somehow. Got like 20 or 30,000 coming there. I do plan to go to court. To get a lawyer. God, they're gonna be what the fuck? Just like the bail bonds lady was. She couldn't even, when I was telling her my job, she couldn't do anything else. She's like, well, I can't talk to you, lady. The other person, I can't take any calls. And so, and they're, you know, they're pretty hardcore people. They know what's up. They know how to find me. So, it's quite the history, isn't it? It gets crazier and crazier. Not me, though. I'm not getting crazier and crazier. Other people probably are, though. So yes, I have been reporting on myself too. I know what's on those things. That's what gives the cops easy access to my reportings and all my stuff. Take it, I'm an informant. Hoping for immunity and witness protection for me and my family, hopefully. Maybe I won't need it. If you guys put them all in jail. You know, there's a lot of drug dealers going down around here, too, because of me. Jason, that Jason guy, he went into therapy. John, that guy's a good man. know, mostly. I don't ever. He doesn't hurt people for no reason. 9-year boy. I was trying to get. I told him when Alex was wanting the caddy. I said, well, let John drive it for a little bit first. And I said, John, if you can stay straight, dude, I'll help you. Get straight. But, you know, people make their own choices and don't take my advice. And all I can do is give back. Now I live by example. For the children that I still have. I haven't seen for a year and a quarter, or talked to, because of you, Graham, and me, but mainly you. We wouldn't have had to move out of that house. Dumb shit. No, you're dead, bro. I'm only talking to the evil robotic remnant left behind, the puppet. The pathetic Gollum with his lemming puppet Alex. That's all you are, Alex, is a little lemming puppet. First off the cliff. Took your whole family with you. I bet you're in Arizona because they despise you so much. So I'm going to be making mine different now because of the recent communications. This will be probably the last time here. A month to 12 days. Yeah, I'm just dragging this on. Stop it. Okay. Ciao, guys.